is a DreamWeaver? A DreamWeaver is a term often used in spiritual and metaphysical circles to describe an individual who has the ability to create and manipulate dreams. Within the realm of dreams, a DreamWeaver is believed to have a profound impact on the dream world, bringing forth a deeper level of understanding and healing for both themselves and others. These DreamWeavers possess unique abilities related to dream interpretation, connecting deeply with spiritual dimensions, and deciphering messages for others. Through their gift, they guide individuals to reveal their potential, encouraging them to live authentically and purposefully. So, a DreamWeaver is someone who weaves their dreams and visions into reality, using imagination, creativity, and intuition to create something new and meaningful.
Have you ever seen this creature? Fact or fiction?
The existence of Yetis, also known as the Abominable Snowman, is widely considered a myth or a legend. Despite numerous reported sightings and footprints, there is no definitive scientific evidence to support their existence. Most mainstream scientists believe that the evidence for Yetis is weak and often attributed to hoaxes, misidentifications of known animals, or folklore.
Tell us about Bigfoot.
Only if DreamWeaver Visions gets more likes and subscribers.
Here's how to make more friends. 1. Be yourself. Authenticity attracts people who appreciate you for who you are. Don't try to change yourself to fit in. 2. Show interest in others. Ask questions about their interests, experiences, and aspirations. Listen actively to their stories and respond with empathy. 3. Be positive and encouraging. People are drawn to positivity. Compliment others sincerely and offer help when you can. 4. Join social activities. Participate in clubs, sports, or volunteer activities where you can meet people with similar interests. 5. Communicate effectively. Clear and respectful communication is key in any relationship. Be open about your thoughts and feelings, and respect others' perspectives. 6. Be reliable. If you make a promise, keep it. Show up when you say you will. Reliability builds trust. 7. Be patient. Building friendships takes time. Don't rush the process. For more tips, subscribe.
Mr. Bean is a beloved British sitcom character created by Rowan Atkinson and Richard Curtis. The character first appeared on television on January 1st, 1990. Mr. Bean, portrayed by Atkinson, is known for his childlike behavior and his unique ability to solve everyday problems in unconventional ways, often leading to comedic chaos. The show consists of 15 episodes, which aired from 1990 to 1995. It was inspired by physical comedy legends like Jacques Tati and silent film actors. The character's minimal use of dialogue made the show accessible to a global audience, contributing to its widespread popularity. Mr. Bean's success led to an animated series and 2 feature films, Bean, The Ultimate Disaster Movie, 1997, and Mr. Bean's Holiday, 2007. The terms heads and tails used when flipping a coin have historical and logical origins. The term heads generally refers to the front side of the coin, which often features a portrait or a head, such as the head of a monarch or other significant figure. This practice can be traced back to the Roman Empire, where coins were engraved with the face of the current emperor. The term tails refers to the opposite side of the coin. The use of the term tails doesn't necessarily mean there is a tail on the coin. Instead, it's an expression of opposites. The head is at one end of the body, and the tail is at the other end. So, in this context, tails simply means the opposite of heads. It's interesting to note that the first recorded use of tails to mean the reverse side of a coin occurred in a 1684 comedy, The Atheist, by playwright Thomas Otway. So, while the imagery on coins has varied greatly throughout history, the terms heads and tails have endured.
This is the history of Roblox. Roblox, an online game platform and game creation system, was developed by David Baszucki and Eric Castle. The platform began development in 2003 and was initially named GoBlox and later Dynablox before being renamed to Roblox in January 2004. Roblox officially launched on September 1st, 2006. It allows users to create and play games made by other users using the programming language Lua. Over the years, Roblox has grown significantly, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, and now hosts millions of user-created games. The platform is free to play, with in-game purchases available through a virtual currency called Robux. Subscribe and like the video, please. Did you find the hidden strawberry in the video? I love bagels and even more, pizza. But where does it come from? As it turns out, it originated in ancient Greece and Rome as flatbreads that people baked. It was then turned into pizza in Naples, an Italian city in the 18th century. Italian immigrants in 1880 to 1920 brought pizza to America, and it slowly gained popularity. After World War II, soldiers stationed in Italy fell in love with pizza, and when they brought it back to the US, America loved it and it grew even more popular. Now, over 5 billion pizzas are sold every year worldwide.
Water is everywhere. But did you know these fascinating facts about it? Probably not. 1. 68.7% of fresh water is trapped in glaciers, meaning that if these were to melt, the sea level would rise significantly, causing worldwide flooding. Next, a jellyfish and a cucumber are each 95% water. The remaining 5% is flesh, structures, and other things these organisms need to survive. Lastly, water can dissolve more substances than any other liquid, which is crazy to think about, because you would think that acid would dissolve more, but acid dissolves better and faster on fewer substances than water. Did you find the hidden strawberry in this video? Let me know in the comments.
Sea lions are some pretty cool creatures, but why have they suddenly taken over a beach in California? On August 22, 2024, sea lions were spotted on San Carlos Beach in Monterey, California. There were hundreds of sea lions, and the beach was closed off. People gathered outside the beach taking pictures. Sea lions aren't unusual in these areas, but locals said that they had never seen so many. It was unclear why they had come, but eventually, marine biologists concluded that they came for food and that they had come from the Channel Islands in the south. They are expected to stay for 3 to 4 weeks. Did you find the hidden strawberry in the video? Let me know.
I bet you've heard of Epic Games, but do you really know Epic Games? In 1991, Tim Sweeney founded Potomac Computer Systems in his parents' house in Potomac, Maryland. In 1992, the company released its first commercial video game, ZZT. The company was renamed Epic Mega Games Incorporated, and Mark Rain joined as vice president. In 1999, they moved headquarters to Cary, North Carolina, and shortened its name to Epic Games. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Epic Games developed the Unreal Engine, a game engine that has become widely used in the industry. In 2006, Epic Games released Gears of War, a critically acclaimed game that significantly boosted the company's profile. In 2012, Tencent acquired a 40% stake in Epic Games, helping the company shift towards a games-as-a-service model. In 2017, Epic Games launched Fortnite Save the World and then later Battle Royale, which became a global phenomenon and significantly increased Epic's revenue and influence. In 2020, they engaged in legal battles with Apple and Google over App Store policies, highlighting Epic's stance on digital marketplace fairness. In 2022, Epic Games had a valuation of $32 billion. In 2023, they now own developers like Cynix, Mediatonic, and Harmonix who have made games like Rocket League, Fall Guys, and Guitar Hero.
James Earl Jones recently passed away. It's quite a shame, he was my favorite actor. Here are 3 of his most significant contributions. 1. James Earl Jones is perhaps best known for his voice acting as Darth Vader in the Star Wars series and Mufasa in The Lion King. His deep, resonant voice became one of the most recognizable in the world. 2. Jones had a prolific career in theater and film. He won 2 Tony Awards for his performances in The Great White Hope and Fences, and he received an honorary Academy Award for his contributions to the film industry. Pretty impressive, innit? 3. Despite struggling with a severe stutter in his childhood, Jones became one of the most celebrated actors of his generation. His journey from a shy, quiet child to a legendary actor is truly inspiring. Let's hope to find more people like him. A Scandinavian Airlines flight from Oslo to Malaga made an unscheduled landing in Copenhagen after a mouse was discovered in a passenger's meal. The passengers were quite startled by this. I would be rather alarmed too if this happened to me. The incident occurred on Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, and passengers were subsequently flown to Malaga on another flight. Airlines prohibit rodents on board due to the risk of damage to electrical wiring. My only question is, how did this mouse even get on the plane in the first place?
Mochi, as you may or may not know, is the soft and sometimes filled rice snack that you can find in many Japanese places. But how did mochi become a staple of traditional Japanese culture and the world? Mochi is believed to have originated during the Jomon period or 14,000 to 300 BCE. Rice cultivation had become widespread over Japan. So where else to put that rice than into making rice cakes? By the Nara period, in 710 to 794 CE, mochi started to look a lot like the mochi of today. After a while, mochi became a staple food for New Year's celebrations during the Heian period, and soon enough the whole world could enjoy this treat.
Halloween is fast approaching. Here are some ideas to do this October. 1. Go apple picking. Just don't get the scary ones. 2. Scare your father with 3. Buy pumpkin spice lattes just to throw it in the trash to save somebody's life. 4. Wear this spooky shirt. It's gonna scare all your friends. 5. Decorate your house. I'd recommend decorating it this way, on the outside, but do what you want, I don't care. 6. Finally, buy 2,019 pounds worth of raisins for trick or treaters.
Have you ever told a story to somebody? I have 2 stories to tell you. Here's the first one. My wife Lindsay went to the supermarket. She looked at the tomatoes and they were moldy. She got mad and hit the manager and they corrected the issue, but she went to jail. Here's the second one. My wife, Lindsay, is a chef, so she always goes to the local supermarket where they sell delicious, juicy fruits. This one time, she walked up to the tomatoes like an old hag and picked one up. Her eyes contracted as she saw this white fuzzy stuff on it. You can already imagine how she felt. She nearly threw up. She had to battle her way through the ranks of supermarket employees until she faced the final enemy, the manager. Lindsay walked up to him and pretty much forced him to the ground and smacked him on his big head. She's in jail now, but she doesn't care. Which one is better?
AI Minecraft has recently released, and a lot of people are comparing it to how their dreams are. Oasis is the official name and was made by Descartes. Development was started in 2022, and the demo was released on October 31st, 2024. Minecraft YouTubers like PhoenixSC, Kamin18, and other YouTubers have played and reacted to the demo. Oasis was, quote, a game engine trained by millions of gameplay hours. And the result is, to say the least, strange, yet from a distance it does look just like Minecraft. This begs the question, will AI be the center of gaming in the future? While Oasis is a cool demo, I don't think AI could completely take over gaming. But life is crazy and anything could happen. What do you think about AI Minecraft?
The fear of missing out can be abbreviated to FOMO. FOMO is when you feel like you need to take part of something, like when you're scared of missing prom night because your throat hurts when you swallow the morning of. FOMO can actually be seen everywhere. Game developers might make a seasonal pass or rare exclusive item to get you to keep playing so that you don't miss out. Fortnite, Brawl Stars, and even Clash of Clans all have paid seasonal passes. It's all just so that you keep playing and maybe even buy the seasonal pass or buy a loot box to get an exclusive skin. FOMO is also when your friends are going to a party and are going to stay up all night drinking, but oh no, they forgot to invite you. Not only that, but your crush is going. These are great examples of FOMO, and it's important to be careful of manipulative tactics using FOMO and avoid bad peer pressure. Have you ever gotten FOMO? Let me know in the comments.
Fortnite's Battle Pass is no longer 950 V-Bucks?
Unfortunately, it's true. Fortnite's Battle Pass is no longer 950 V-Bucks. 31 seasons later, and now it's 1,000 V-Bucks. 50 V-Bucks more expensive. Since the very first Battle Pass in Season 2 to the most recent one from Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix, the pass has costed 950 V-Bucks. This change happened on December 1st when Chapter 6 of Fortnite was released. Supposedly, this was done because the cheapest amount of V-Bucks you can buy is 1,000. The price also looks better alongside the million other passes in the game now, apparently. People have mixed opinions on this change, but personally, I think Epic Games is just fiending for our wallets. But who knows? Subscribe for me. I would like that.
These are possibly the worst gifts you could give someone on Christmas. First is this. If your friend gives you this for Christmas, you might want to unfriend them. This is simply ridiculous. Next is a drone, and I'm not talking about the expensive ones that cost like $1,000. I mean the one you can find on Temu for less than $20. I can't imagine how unstable and low quality these must be with a price tag like that. Surely these must break within like 20 minutes of using them. Next is a math textbook. A math textbook might not sound bad, it could help you learn in school, you might think. And yeah, it could be useful, but only if the textbook is actually about what you're learning in class. I remember back in high school, my best friend Oliver gave me a geometry textbook even though I had finished geometry class a year prior. I quickly burned the book to ash. This next one is probably worse than the drone. If you are given a gift card to a video game you hate and you know that the person who gave it to you knows that you hate it, you might want to think about hiring a hitman. Last is Christmas decorations. Think about it, it is Christmas Day, you're about to take down the Christmas decor on December 31st. If somebody gifts you more Christmas decor, what are you gonna do with it? You can't just put up more Christmas decor after Christmas. It's quite devious. Please promise me that you'll never give these things as presents on Christmas. 2025 might be crazy. Or not, I'm not a psychic. Here's my predictions for 2025. My first prediction is that I'll leave and never come back. Oh, would you look at the time, it's 12 AM on January 1st, 2025. Time to go.